Alright, so today I'm going to be putting on some rain deflector, wind deflector, window deflectors, whatever you want to call them. And, depending how it works, going to either do this as two videos or one video, but also going to be putting on a Nameless axle back exhaust. So, already kind of got things prepped here. Now it's just a case of working on actually putting these on in classic fashion. I already watched a video how to do these. Now it's just a case of how well I can actually execute them. So, finally got started. Hopefully it's not as bad. Going back in. Okay. Finally got that out. Now I can. People recommend taking the corner of these. Let me hold it up so you can actually see. Taking these corners and peeling them back a little. There we go. And just kind of folding them back here. And doing that with all of them. Alright, finally got all these tabs pulled up. Now what you need to do is take the clips that you have to install and clip it into the window frame. Preferably correctly into the window frame. Just like that. Making sure this is as lined up as we can. Now you just have to pull these off. And stick them on. Now a lot of window deflectors you're gonna see that are just the tape holding it to your door frame. Again, I want it a little bit more secure. I felt like that I don't have to have the constant fear of it coming off on the highway or something like that. Just a little bit more of a peace of mind. Hold the camera again, because why not? Do that. And there we go. Make sure it's all properly there. Then I'm going to open up the door here. And now we just want to put these back into place. Alright, and that's one down. I don't think you really need to see me struggle on every single one of these, so it looks like this will be a one-part video in which I make a cut here and get all these put on, and then we're going to start working on the exhaust. Alright, okay, got the window guards on. Looking pretty good. Actually relatively easy to install after you kind of get the hang of it down. But yeah, looks good. I'll show you the other side here. Not that it's any different. Yeah, nice. Adds a little bit more definition to the body. I mean, and as everyone knows, adds 5 horsepower per deflector, so we're looking at 20 horsepower right here. Very impressive. Yeah, so I was going to do kind of a POV installation of the exhaust, but I don't have ramps or a jack right now. Not here at least. So I can't really, it's gonna be a pain in the butt as it is to install it. But I will still do sound clips and everything, and probably take the car somewhere else so I can actually like do a sound clip instead of in a garage by my apartment where I'm not gonna want to rep it. So another cut here. Again, I'll do the sound recording of the before and then do one after, and then we'll go for a drive and properly hear what it has to do both inside and outside. So one trip to Harbor Freight later and a bunch of headache. Finally got this off. The hangers were giving me absolute trouble, but now we can compare this big pig to this little fart can. And as you can tell, pretty big difference. Yeah, I'm gonna get this hooked up, thrown on, fastened down, and then I'll do a sound test in the garage here. But then, like I said, I'm gonna go to a different location so I can actually like rev it and stuff without disturbing neighbors and junk like that. So get back to you in a second. Alright, got the new exhaust on, Nameless axle back with the 5-inch muffler, I should add. Hopefully everything is nice and snug and stuff without, you know, ruining anything. I don't know if you can get a good view of that. So we'll do a small sound test here, and then take it on the road, get sound tests in and out of the vehicle, drive by, or take off, whatever you want to call it. And yeah. Alright, so hopefully those clips gave you a good idea. This is it on the inside. Now I will say it's a bit loud and drony at first, but as soon as you cruise, it's dead silent. So that's actually my definition of a perfect exhaust. Loud when you want it, but then shuts up when you're cruising so you don't get hearing fatigue and an all-around headache. Because best exhaust in the world will still give you a headache if you have to hear it for a long time. But yeah, see, as soon as I put it into cruise and I'm just holding constant RPM and high gear, it goes away. Which is pretty nice. You know, the worst thing you want is an exhaust that you're like, about, or even if you love it, you don't want to hear it 100% of the time. That's just not fun. Like, watch any loud exhaust video, like a raw audio video, and you'll know what I mean. Now I will go into CVT mode here, or the manual mode. So not too bad. That wasn't really a good acceleration. I want to maybe find a not so busy road here, maybe something with a little bit more top speed. So getting ready to edit the footage I got, I realized for some reason the GoPro stopped recording right as I was about to actually test the sound when it was on a pull. So we're going to do it now at night, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, it's now gonna kind of suck because lighting is gonna be poor. But what are you gonna do about it? So, like I was about to do right before the cut, we're gonna do a pull and then also do some highway cruising. So as you can see, or more or less hear, I don't know how much you're actually seeing, the volume is still present, but it's not really too noisy. I would like to throw on the radio and kind of get like a real world thing of me listening to the radio, having the car going, but I don't want to get copyright striked. But yeah, there is a little bit of a drone when like going uphill and junk like that. But honestly, this isn't terrible. Some people who want to keep it like silent at cruising speeds probably won't like it. But also at that point, why did you take the stock one off? You know? And one thing to note is, again, a lot of times your normal transmission, automatic that is, isn't gonna let you get to that higher RPMs to begin with, that where a lot of the real noise kicks in. So really it's so really I think this exhaust is pretty usable day to day. Hearing this one, I don't think the muffler delete would be a very smart idea. Maybe. Who knows? You might like the sound, and louder the better, but I think that would be overdoing it quite a bit, at least for again, a daily weekend fun car or something like that. Okay. But yeah, as for dailies, probably stick with at least the 5-inch. That's just my opinion. Obviously, you can make your own, find sound clips online. I was gonna get the quad tip that Nameless offers, but for the muffler version of that, it gets very expensive. The weight savings would probably be not as much, and the fun, you know, curly pipe work that it has, more than likely would be non-visible, especially if you were to put coilovers or bag suspension on at least the Impreza here. So I don't think that would be really worth it. Don't get me wrong, again, I love the look of them, and I like how it actually gives you exhaust tips. You know, compared to the stock and even this one, which is like more of a downpipe. Hopefully this video shows, you know, one, the install of the wind rain deflectors, and then also a little bit of information on the Nameless axle back exhaust. And then hopefully you can make a purchase of your own, and, you know, put some personal touches on your own vehicle. You know, just because this is a slow car doesn't mean that it has to be a boring car. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.